Today on XPlay, we review Jurassic World Evolution 2 to learn if playing an RTS on a console counts as an extinction-level event. And Kasim's gotta go fast in the Xfinity streamer squabble clash for the ages.
Sitting in this chair, getting my face painted by a woman who sleeps with an anime body.
Hedgehog, the film Slate, they use this obviously when tracking footage and stuff like that, writing on it. Really, really cool. I love this.
I'm approaching 40 years old. Our government has come out.
You asked why.
And admitted that UFOs are real and no one cares.
An asteroid striking the studio would be mercy. It's game time.
Welcome to XPlay. Today's episode is 65 minutes in the making as we review Jurassic World Evolution 2.
I think that's supposed to be 65 million years in the making.
Nah, 65 minutes is correct. The producer may have overslept.
It has dinosaurs.
That's right. A tired rehash sequel to a beloved classic, but it has dinosaurs.
Are you talking about Jurassic World or XPlay?
That's correct. Check out our review.
In 2018, Frontier released Jurassic World Evolution to coincide with the theatrical release of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And just like its cinematic counterpart, the reviews were mixed. Generally, the game was praised for its graphics as well as the dinosaur models and animation. And I know what you're thinking, why were the reviews mixed if the dinosaurs looked awesome? Isn't that enough? And the short answer is, no, not really. Overall, the biggest problem with Jurassic World Evolution was the stale gameplay and management features. Usually in simulation titles, you're either catering to the RTS fandom with intense gameplay that juggles different resources, or you cater to the Sims design-oriented players who are looking to beautify everything. With Evolution's limited customization options, everything started to quickly feel and look the same. On top of that, the game seemed to have a steep learning curve and a poor tutorial.
That is one big pile of shit.
It wasn't that bad, but one thing that Frontier did get right, aside from the dinosaur models in-game, was the DLC that was released over the next year and a half after the initial launch, introducing a healthy stable of new species and campaign missions to break up the monotony. Okay, so the last one was, what does that say about the sequel? Unlike the geniuses in the cinematic universe, it seems Frontier actually learned from their mistakes, and it didn't take 6 different tries to get it right. And no one was eaten off of the toilet in the process. Which I'd mark as a win. For Evolution 2, let's start with the campaign.
Asset transported. Transportation complete.
Now, Jurassic World Evolution 2 takes place after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, where dinosaurs end up roaming the continental US. And sorry if that's a spoiler, but seriously, you've had a ton of time to watch this movie, and I'm by no means ruining any enjoyment by revealing that it all goes to hell. Also, it's not a very good movie, so who cares? The very first thing you notice is the voice acting. I was shocked to learn that it's actually Bryce Dallas Howard, and Jeff Goldblum is apparently eclectic enough to reprise his blockbuster role as Dr. Ian Malcolm to tee up the story mission in a resource management game.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins.
And let me go ahead and break your heart here. No, we don't get a shirtless Goldblum. Although, I think I could ask Kasim to pose for us.
Fairly alarmed here.
What's even more alarming is that Chris Pratt's character is also in the game and decidedly not voiced by Chris Pratt. Maybe that's a good thing. I can't tell. I just know not to mention him on Instagram. But boy, can it take you right out of the game. Not to drag it too much, but it's like they decided to stop just short of a Chris Pratt impression and said, it's kind of Owen Wilson, but also kind of not. Whatever, it's fine. And besides, you're telling me that Chris Pratt wasn't available to do voice work? If Jeff Goldblum had time between playing jazz piano at a brunch spot in Los Feliz, surely Pratt can spare 10 minutes being non-committal about tracking an Allosaurus.
This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything.
But I guess he decided that voicing himself was too much of a safe choice.
Each mission unpacks the next set of features and a handful of new dinosaur species to play around with. It's fun discovering these layers. I got unnecessarily excited when I learned the Carnotaurus likes to have friends. who's a good boy. Each new mission jumps to a new geographic region along with a backstory you won't pay attention to, tied to the management of pervasive wild dinos. And apparently, there are tornadoes in Pennsylvania now.
And collected. That's how I live my life.
As your list of structures available to you grows, it starts to become clear that there isn't enough variety. Every administration building is a collection of gray boxes, and when a Dilophosaurus has broken out of its enclosure again, I found myself trying to remember which rectangle with a helipad attached was the one that could send a chopper to trank his frilled ass. And don't get me started on pathways.
Seriously, those pathways. For how important paths are getting 5-star parks, they are the most cumbersome, bloated, frustrated. I've never had such a hard time with the ground before. But as essential as they make path building, Frontier wants interacting with the dinosaurs front and center. Whether it's chasing one down in a capture team chopper or getting your Jeep T-boned by an angry theropod. Surprising to no one except the people that run the park, the dinosaurs can suddenly escape from their habitats and the weather can abruptly go to hell too, forcing workers and park patrons indoors to shelters. And if that wasn't enough, they can even happen at the same time. Besides, Jurassic Park and catastrophic failure go together like G4 and catastrophic failure. But when the dinos are contained, just as with any other pet, you gotta make sure that they're well fed and comfortable. And there are a lot of them.
This iteration of the game contains over 75 different species of dinosaurs in its current offering. This includes aquatic reptiles and pterosaurs. This means that Jurassic World Evolution 2 has more species at launch than the first game achieved even after nearly 2 years of DLC additions. Who cares if the number is padded by extra sauropods you can't really tell apart? At least this is largely a real number of actual dinosaur species, not a glut of bullshit hybrids that look like evolutionary dead ends from Spore. I'm looking at you, Jurassic World mobile games. Diplotator and Diplovinator are the same dinosaur, and they're both stupid. The dinosaur AI modeling and behavior animations are all well crafted and fun to just watch if you're a gamer who's reached his bird watching phase, like me. The game gives you a little dopamine hit every time you watch a newly sequenced species take its first steps out of the hatchery. Majestic. Awe-inspiring. Please don't hurt me!
How would you like to manage a gaggle of ungrateful scientists? Because you're going to. Scientists resource power pretty much everything that isn't picking up dinosaur poop. They perform research and upgrades, go on expeditions for new dinosaurs found across the US, but if they're overworked and overtired, they will not hesitate to go full Nedry on your park, like when the G4 employees were denied their breakfast. If they move from gruntled to disgruntled, get ready for sabotage and rampaging dinos unleashed on unsuspecting guests. Although, after 30 years of dinosaur catastrophes at this place, the guests should really be suspected. Maybe they deserve to get eaten. I'm looking at you, Jimmy Buffett. As a gameplay mechanic, dealing with scientists was a hassle and not what I wanted in my dinosaur game. I don't want to manage assholes who microwave fish in the shared lunchroom. I want to manage dinosaurs.
The main campaign missions are fun for what they are. Familiarization of controls and gameplay while weaving in a little story. But the real fun comes from the game's secondary campaign mode, Chaos Theory. In Chaos Theory, players are tasked with cleaning up the messes of past park managers in the film franchise. This is like a branching multiverse where you have the chance to correct the path of the films. Each mission has its own unique challenges that the player must overcome to move on to the next.
There's some other challenge modes, but the real feature we all want to play is Sandbox mode. This is the promise of a Jurassic World park game, getting to craft your own dream park with only your imagination to limit you, which you can totally do in Evolution 2. Right after you unlock everything. Most of the fun stuff has to be unlocked in the various other challenge missions, and that's my biggest issue here. Any individual who's dropped hundreds of dollars on sim expansions knows that the real fun isn't in earning money, it's in burning it with the virtual world around you. Sandbox mode will be where most people will dump their hours into this game, but the current system forces you to unlock content via challenges that can be frustrating and tedious, and yeah, that's the structure of a normal game, but we really felt how much it throttled our options for the ways to feed guests to dinosaurs until we paid our dues on the missions, and that just frankly upset me. The layers and layers of management seem to take away from the one aspect of the game that I really wanted to get into, the park creation. Ultimately, this sequel knows that more is more when it comes to prehistoric species, which is a big plus, and it's nice that we can spin rocks this time around. That said, the mod community has already done so much to level up the original that I can see why fans are hesitant to really dive into the sequel if they already own the first. If you're brand new to the series and like park games, this is a great waste of time. But Jurassic World Evolution 2 ultimately trades the joy of creation for driving around with binoculars. We give it a 3 out of 5.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 really knows what that kid inside our hearts really loves.
Loves micromanaging staff schedules and bringing public work infrastructure up to code.
I was gonna say dinosaurs.
We'll be back with more XPlay right after this.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Freeze drive ritual!
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back to XPlay.
Does this episode feel faster than normal? Like it's rocketing into your eyeballs at the high-speed use of broadband internet?
Frosk, I told you not to eat those special gummy bears off the craft service table.
I'm not on drugs, Hokage. I'm just hyped for Xfinity Streamer Squabble.
Listen, watch from the edge of your seat as G4 hosts Kasim and Gerard the Completionist battle I Am Brandon and Marcel from Team Xfinity to see which team has what it takes to win the Darren Trophy, which, by the way, is just a trophy once owned by someone named Darren.
Maybe I am on drugs. Roll the clip.
Let's just get right to it and introduce the contestants. First up, we have Team Xfinity, and we have I Am Brandon. Yeah, there he is. And backed by popular demand, because like 3 of you asked for him, basically I Do Work, also known as Marcel. We have from Team G4, Gerard. Yeah. Gerard's teammate is Kasim. No, I don't. Oh, there he is. There's that. There's.
Happy to be here again as this character.
It looks like it.
The world's second favorite gaming mascot.
Did you almost say sexiest?
No, this is fun. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't ask to be here.
Right.
And I was like, well, I love dressing up as Sonic. Put me in blue makeup, coach, and put me into the streamer squabble.
And they're like, well, we'll see. And then I got the call this morning, and they said, guess what? You're on. And so I'm here. Meep, meep.
Beep, beep. Meep, meep. Meep, meep, dab? Meep, meep, dab.
Yeah.
It's his catchphrase.
This is Sonic. Meep, meep.
Dab.
Joe, I'm not gonna make it, man.
We're gonna start with a warm-up round of Discord Says.
We got one buzzer per team.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Contestants, I have a card here. We have surveyed the Discord. Question 1. Ideal sleeping place. I'm not finished. You let me finish. Ideal sleeping place that's not a bedroom. All right, Team Xfinity.
Bathtub.
Do we have bathtub?
What is a bathtub?
No. That is one incorrect answer. You have 2 more. You have 2 more chances.
Couch.
Do we have couch?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
number 1 answer.
Yeah.
Number 1 answer.
Okay.
That's right.
Do you have another guess?
You say coffin?
The car?
Do we have the car? Bam! That's 2 wrong. Was bathtub and car. You guys live interesting existences.
Very exotic, you know?
Yeah.
Twice.
Maybe twice.
Oh.
Ooh.
We would like to say hammock.
Do we have hammock?
Who is this Discord?
Whew. I mean, you guys kind of went, like you said, you went the exotic route. Let's see if Team G4 can bring it on home.
I'm gonna say at your desk / keyboard.
That's what we're going to say. At the desk / keyboard.
You got keyboard.
Are they
okay.
in the Discord? Is that what's going
Man,
on?
you
That's a
slipped
great
in
answer
with the,
we both came
You guys
up with.
slipped
We
in
did.
with the slash.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep the slashes to a minimum.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Floor? Would you say floor?
The floor, Joe. We're gonna say the floor.
We have the floor. Yes!
This is great. This is going
This
well.
is going really well.
It's not fair. You guys said hammock and they said floor, and they're winning. So
This is our Discord, right?
It is our Discord, Cassim.
Your mom's house, Joe. Final answer.
I know it's up there.
do we have my mom's house? No. Wait. Do we have any general mom's house?
Any mother.
No,
Any
no
mother.
mom's houses. No moms. No
Okay.
popular mothers out there.
I'm gonna say the closet.
Do we have the closet? No. I lost count. Is that 2 wrong or is that
That's
3?
2.
All right, you got
All right,
one more
Cassim.
chance. 3 more answers
Sonic.
on the board.
Okay. When I sleep, and it's not in my bed, I'm not at Joe's mom's house.
Because you don't sleep when you're at my mom's
No,
house.
I'm awake.
The entire time.
I'm making strong eye contact, lumbering over her for hours. Final answer, a chair.
Ooh. Do we have a chair? Oh, it's on.
This
we
is
got
going
a beat.
so well.
It's a beanbag chair.
Beanbag chair.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
That works.
I feel like you guys
I was
got.
gonna say beanbag chair.
Yeah, you got a technicality and a slash. I feel like this is a home field advantage we got going here. You got one more. Let's go.
I mean, I don't got anything. You got anything?
Just say something.
Okay. I'm gonna say the basement.
Ooh. What? Is it the basement? No! Boom. All right, round 2. Game characters. All right, this.
He's got to finish.
This is too early for unruliness.
I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
powered
sorry.
by Xfinity.
I'm sorry.
We apologize.
I'm just
Way too fast.
All right, oh man, I'm gonna get angry. Game characters with the best hair. Okay, wow, very fast. Let's go. You got 3 yays or
Cloud.
Cloud.
Do we have Cloud? Boom!
Final Fantasy? I know that one.
7, represent.
Link.
That's from the Zelda series.
Do we have Link? Yes! He's on a roll, everybody.
You're not gonna say Leon from Resident Evil, are you?
Chris or me? Leon Kennedy.
Ooh, huh? Yes! Ooh! 3 for 3, you're on fire.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta?
Yeah, her hair is her weapon.
Oh, what's happening? Oh my gosh!
Are
It's
we
like
gonna do a sweep?
I don't know. Do you know?
Are we gonna do one?
It's like he likes video games.
Oh, Mario's got a mustache, but that doesn't count.
I'm gonna take a guess.
Please.
Sephiroth.
Ooh man, Sephiroth. Yes!
Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
Wow. Can you clear the board?
I got him on my team.
Maybe
got one more in ya?
No, sir.
Sonic.
Absolutely not. Would I count? Does this count as hair? These technically are spikes.
Are we that meta?
Zero Suit Samus.
Ooh, getting very specific.
That is too inside baseball.
And kind of pervy. Do we have Zero Suit Samus? No. Ooh.
Okay.
Get your last two wrong answers off the
go
board
for it,
quick.
Cassim.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say just because I'm dressed as him and I think it doesn't count.
Sure.
Because it's not hair. But it is on my head. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is it hair? Absolutely not.
It's not hair.
No. Last chance.
Princess Peach.
What? Princess Peach. No.
What is not the answer?
You guys have a chance to steal 1 point off the board.
They got the easy.
You got all the good ones, I was gonna say.
I will say it's a curveball. It's a curveball. I did. It's
Is it
curveball.
hair upstairs only?
He's got a point, Joe. That's a fair answer.
All right, I'm not gonna need one of those answers.
I have no idea.
Well, you gotta give me something.
Beyonce.
Is it Beyonce?
I didn't know Beyonce's a video game
Yeah,
player.
Do you guys have-
you can just say Beyonce.
She could be. She could be anything she wants. She's
Exactly.
Beyonce. I'm not stopping that.
Two more wrong answers.
I would allow it.
One right answer. What you got? Video games.
Drawing a blank.
Just say a character.
Any character?
Any character.
That's got hair, preferably.
Maybe. Another hint.
Oh. Drawing a blade. Bald.
Hurry.
head.
Hurry, fast.
Oh!
Kratos.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Kirby!
Did you say Kirby?
I know I said Kirby.
Is it Kirby?
No way.
No. Last one. Last one.
Here. No idea.
Very bald.
Very bald.
Very bald.
We gave it to you. You just take it.
Very bald.
Very bald. Ooh, he's strong.
He has a gigantic axe.
He's a god, but not of hair.
He's got the best axe in the biz.
Yeah, is it Kratos? You got it!
Congratulations to all involved, except Cassim. I don't know how his thing became dressing up as his Sonic the Hedgehog, but he needs new management. You can check out the full Streamer Squabble competition on the G4 TV YouTube channel. Now don't go anywhere, we've got more XPlay after the break. Seriously, don't go anywhere. We need you, we need the views, we got bills.
Come on, guys, get the W.
I'm winning.
If you really want to win this, we should do the
Freeze-Drive Ritual! Silence! TBH, the elixir!
Elixir? I brought Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is the elixir.
Hi, thanks for joining the Payne Motors quarterly earnings call. And now I'll turn you over to our new CEO.
The numbers last quarter were rough. Mea culpa. Well, not mea culpa, actually. Vea culpa. Let's sell the crap out of this car.
It looks like the car was assembled by a spider on LSD who also had bad taste.
It tested well.
American Auto premieres January 4th on NBC and watch 2 episodes now on Peacock.
Welcome back to XPlay. Did you know that T-Rex probably had feathers, Hokage?
I thought we were done with the dinosaur stuff in this episode.
Oh no, sweet child. For some unknown reason, we tripled down. Now enjoy Sessler trying to say these impossible dinosaur names.
As we mentioned, Jurassic World Evolution 2 has 75 prehistoric species available to you once you grind through and unlock them all. 84 species if you pop for the deluxe edition. How about I rank them? Get ready for the Sessler 75 plus the extra ones. Number 84, Indoraptor. This is just a small Indominus. Boring design. Also, isn't this just exactly the Velociraptor but with less personality? For a made-up dinosaur, it sure lacks imagination. That's right, I put the Indoraptor last. Number 83, Corinthosaurus. I find it impossible to care about this hadrosaur. Number 82, Dryosaurus. The Dryosaurus is the Karen of dinosaurs. It just is. Moving on. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of them, so I'm gonna go quick. Number 20, Gallimimus. This one goes fast. Number 19, Olorotitan. I'll be honest, I didn't even know this dinosaur existed until this video, but it was literally wiped out by the extinction event in KT Boundary, and I hate the Corythosaurus, so here we are. Number 18, Tylosaurus. Look at that attitude. Also, don't go swimming, ever. Number 17, Brachiosaurus. One of the most unique silhouettes in the entire dinosaur kingdom. I want one as a pet. Number 16, Sauropelta. This is the best of the boring armored dinosaurs. Look at those shoulder spikes. Fantastic. Number 15, Pachyrhinosaurus. I really like this dinosaur. And they threw some XPlay purple on the shield. Nicely done. Number 14, Stegosaurus. This is a classic. I don't care how old and tired the Stegosaurus is, you don't kick him out of the VIP area. And his brain is so small, he probably wouldn't understand what you're trying to do anyway. Number 13, Camarasaurus. I like the Camarasaurus. Sue me. Number 12, Ankylosaurus. Classic. One of the best. Number 11, Diplodocus. I love the ridges. This is an S-tier sauropod. Number 10, Styracosaurus. I love this dinosaur. But Adam, you're saying, this just looks like a Chasmosaurus with spikes on the top of its frill. You're right, and that makes a big difference. The Chasmosaurus. Number 9, Carnotaurus. This one's really grown on me, and I love that they look like friends. Also, the new model looks so good. Number 8, Stygimoloch. This is one of the coolest looking dinosaurs ever. It's my list. Number 7, Geosternbergia. Great pterosaur. Number 6, Indominus Rex. Looks cool, great fake dinosaur. Number 5, Homalocephale. I can't take it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Number 4, Tyrannosaurus Rex. We keep discovering new dinosaurs, and nothing beats the Tyrannosaurus. Nothing. I don't want to put it so high, but you just can't argue with greatness. Number 3, Chongqingosaurus. Chinese stegosaurs are cool, and this is the coolest of them. Number 2, Allosaurus. Cool as shit. The nasal ridges, the fact that it hunted giant sauropods in packs like orcas do to baleen whales. Vicious and underrated. Allosaur Nation represent. Number 1, Parasaurolophus. This is Leffler's favorite dinosaur, and he wrote this list. So I guess this is number 1.
So how does this list stack up against yours, Frost?
I never made a list. That's childish. Way too time consuming.
Thank you all for watching XPlay.
Although Stegosaurus would definitely be my top 5, but I did have a different requirement than Adam.
See you next time.
I think it's the spikes aerodynamics.
I have no clue what dinosaur stuff they're talking about, but I do know I love Reptar. Reptar, Reptar, Reptar.